This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Okay, ready?
Handoff from the shotgun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Sticking with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to... Fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in '06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down, and now a fourth down play coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Ah, here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. When he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's rare. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Patel. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they tackle him at the 8. So the offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ware. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to throw now on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Hand off to the single back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No. Attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The shotgun running play call. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of... This is a matchup we have been waiting for. 2 elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi. Mississippi and bought Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Gators will kick this away to get us going. That mistake sets the offense. The 40. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Ware. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Single back, takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Patel. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tries to get it to the running back. And the completion made. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida, as they put 6 more on the board. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 15 sets the kickoff.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to...
Looking to throw it deep. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the quarterback dropping back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Ole Miss. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on their play.
We'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Down he goes. It's a sack. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and their run game has dominated. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back. But can he get there?
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Throwing again on second and 10. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. Instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. The tight end has got it. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through. For a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The offense really clicking here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Man, the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick. right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Time running down, just one play left here in the half.
Black 24. Black 24.
They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. He's running out of time here. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Rebels. A big defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And then he convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Rebels will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. quick completion to the tight end. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get it.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On play action, looking to throw. Extending the play now. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. The Rebels are in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Throws it deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his back. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida. The defense contributes 6 points.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Backed up with the one. Who's going to throw it? A short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but their pass creates a solid gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Touchdown, Gators. The defense produces 6 points.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. A gain of 2 yards. Now a 2nd down and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Tackle made after just a short game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Can they cash in this opportunity? First down and goal from the 3. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
6-9-1, Gators far.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's another interception. We're losing track. At midfield. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Pulls it in. It's where. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pounding away with the run game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Gators will crank up the tempo. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Makes the grab on the move. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Second down and long now from their own 6. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.